Hi guys, and welcome to Penryn Campus Fitness Centre. My name's Rob and I'll be taking you through your online induction today. So on arrival at the gym, make sure you put all your bags and belongings in a locker. You'll need a pound coin for those, and the lockers are very visible within the fitness centre itself. From there, you need to know how to access the gym, and that is done under a controlled system. So you'll need to speak to a member of staff to understand how that works. Please make sure you've got the correct attire. That includes trainers, shorts or tracksuit bottoms, and a vest or t-shirt to train in. Bring a towel, as we've got full shower facilities here that you can access as part of your gym membership. And we have a water fountain that you can access for free. However, if you forget your water bottle, we do have various vending products here for sale. In the unlikely event of a building evacuation, for example a fire, the fire alarm will sound. At that point, you'll need to make your way to one of the fire exits that we have within the building, and you will be met by a member of staff or a fire marshal who will take you to the meet point. First exercise we're going to show you today is the segmental rotation to loosen up the hips and the spine. Second exercise we're going to show you is the glute bridge to activate the gluteus muscle and activate the core. Exercise is the Spider-Man with reach. Again, this is going to get into your thoracic spine, get some rotation on board, but also get into the hip flexors and open those up. We're going to move into straight leg deadlift now to open up the hamstrings and get some range through the posterior chain. So the straight leg deadlift flows nicely into the inchworm, again utilising that hamstring range and activating the anterior core. Moving on from the inchworm, we've got overhead rear lunge. Nice big dynamic exercise, activating the glutes, quads, and getting into the hip flexors at the same time. And from there, lovely little drill called the crab walk, firing up all those muscles on the outside of the hip. Moving on, we've got a nice big dynamic exercise called flexion extension. Okay, here we have the Life Fitness Crosstrainer. To climb onto the machine, we step on the low side, grab hold of push-pull, okay, and we just start the machine. Once the machine is going, you'll see a readout come up on the screen. We can use the arrow here whilst moving to select various programs, depending on which one you want to do. I'm just going to set it to manual. Press the enter button. You're then asked to enter your weight. Hit the enter button again. You're then asked to enter what time you'd like to use the machine for. I'm going to choose 25 minutes. Hit the enter button again. We have a resistance level 1 to 25. I'm going to work at level 3 today. Hit the enter button again, and I'm ready to start my workout. Make sure posture is aligned, head up, use push-pull, and work at an intensity that is correct for you. Okay, here we have the Life Fitness treadmill. First safety feature we're going to run through is a little clip on here. We just attach this to our shirt before we start using the machine, and it's there primarily that if we fall over, this little button will be pulled out and the machine will stop. So to actually get the machine working, we're going to go to the selection button and choose a program that we want to use. I'm just going to select manual for ease today, hit the enter button. We're then going to select our weight, hit the enter button again. We're going to select how long we want to use the machine for. I'm going to choose 30 minutes. We'll hit the enter button again. We're going to choose the incline. I'm going to put it up on 1 today. Hit the enter button one more time, and then finally we choose our speed. Okay, so I know I can walk at about 3.5 k an hour. So I'm going to hit that, hit the enter button. The belt will start moving. Once we're comfortable, we're going to lift ourselves onto the belt, nice upright posture, and begin our warm up on the treadmill. If I need to stop the machine for any reason, all I have to do, hit the stop button, grab hold of the rails, feet out onto the side of the treadmill, and I'm ready to finish. All right guys, concept 2 rower. Okay, a few variables we need to think about before we start doing any exercise on this machine. First one, we've got a sliding seat here, so just be careful when you're mounting and dismounting the machine. Second one, damper setting, 1 all the way up to 10. And obviously our foot straps here. So depending on the size of your feet will depend on where you have your foot straps leveled out. Roughly the strap should be over bottom lace on your shoe. Once your feet are in, make sure you're nice and tight. We have a menu button here with various programs on the LCD readout. Grab hold of the oars. Nice upright position to start. Drive out with the legs, finish with the arms, come back for the catch, drive out with the legs, finish with the arms, and continue like that. So here we have a resistance machine called the seated row. It's a pulling based exercise. Each plate is 5 kilos, and all we need to do, select our weight that we're going to use, grab hold of one of the handles, pull to the start position, nice upright body, head in line with spine, little pull back to engage biceps, lats, back, and then release under control, and repeat for the desired amount of reps. Once you've finished, slight lean forward, return to the start position. Here we have the seated leg press, primarily working the glutes and the quads, but you'll get secondary activation from the hamstrings and calves. So before we start moving any weight, we need to think about adjusting the seat. We have a little lever just down on the underside of the seat there. So for tall people, you can move yourself away a little bit from the platform. For those who are a little bit shorter, through the legs, you can get a little bit closer. Once we've established that, we can choose the weight we want to use, and then feet are put up onto the platform about hip width apart. We start the repetition by driving out, not to full lock, okay? You must make sure that the knees aren't fully locked out, and then we return to the start position under control, and then we continue for the desired amount of reps. Nice and controlled, and not too rushed. Here we have a slightly more advanced leg press machine. Climb into the seat, feet planted on the plate about hip width apart. Take the weight, remove the safety bars, and begin your set. All the way down into a flexed position, drive back up into extension. Being careful not to lock the knees out. Back down into flexion again, back up to that extended position for the desired amount of reps. Once you've finished your set, replace the safety bars, back down onto the catch, and you're done. Okay, here we have the lat pull down. The primary muscle groups at work are the latissimus dorsi down the side of the back there. Before we start using the machine, we need to select seat height to make sure we're sat properly, and we also need to select what weight we're going to use. As we go to sit down, we need to grab hold of the bar up top there, nice and wide, down onto the seat, feet planted, slight lean back, head in line with spine, and we're ready to start our set. Pull to the top of the chest, release under control. Okay, we're going to look at a couple of exercises in the free weights area today. The first one is the squat, okay? Big exercise working glutes, quads, hamstrings, calves, anterior core, lateral core, and also posterior chain to some degree. So before you progress onto loading a squat, you need to know how to do it just via body weight to start with. So Sam's going to jump in and give us a demo today. We start off with feet hip width apart, nice upright posture, hands up behind head in the prisoner position. Keeping core nice and tight. We're going to sit back into the squat, keep shins as vertical as possible. Okay, Sam, give us a few reps. Okay, and as Sam's moving through these reps, you can see he's getting down to parallel or just below. Head nice and upright. Slow lowering face, slightly quicker on the upward face. And there you have it. That's the bodyweight squat. All right, so we're going to just move on to bench press, okay? Big upper body pushing exercise. Bear in mind, before you've earned the right to progress onto this, you need to know or be able to move your own body weight first through press up. So Sam's going to demo this for us today. As you can see, start point, hands out near to the smooth lines on the bar there. Fairly neutral wrist, okay? Feet directly under knees. Good contact with the bench through head, shoulders and hips. Be careful not to kind of hyperextend and overextend the spine as you lift. I'm going to lift him into position, and then he's going to demo 2 or 3 reps for us. Okay, lift. Your bar. So he's lowering the bar down to his chest, under control. Fairly sort of 2-second lowering phase. Nice swift push on the way up. And then when he's ready, I'll take the bar back off him, my bar, and reposition. Okay, so free weights, vast subject. If you need to have a free weights induction or need any knowledge about free weight training, please ask a member of staff and we'll be happy to help you. Okay guys, so we have some other kit available to use within our fitness centre. Adjust cable crossovers, kettlebells, battle ropes and our Vibrogym. If you want to be shown how to use any of that kit, then all you need to do is speak to a member of staff. You'll notice also that we have a matted area where you can get involved in some foam rolling, some stretching and all your mobility work. Once you've used your free weights, make sure they all go away, and if you've used any cardiovascular kit, can you please make sure that you use our antibacterial wipes just to give them a wipe down. Once you're a member, you can access things like ping pong, pole fit, health MOTs, and you can even get personal training and programs on request. You can book onto as many classes as you want via our website and our online booking system. We're going to spend a little bit of time just talking about Flexi, which is the Falmouth and Exeter Sports Initiative. It's a great scheme for all the students on campus here. They can access discounted and sometimes free activities on and off campus. So just to wrap up, thanks a lot for listening to the induction today. If you require any assistance with anything in the fitness centre at any time, please don't hesitate to contact a member of staff and we'll gladly help you. Thanks a lot.